Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce myself. My name is Widia Astuti. I am student English Education Study Program, Faculty of Teacher Training and Education at Batu Raja University. Okay, in this video I will explain my research proposal about improving student English writing skill by using resection method and 10th grade the state senior high school number 1 Makakau Ilir. Okay, in my proposal there are 3 chapters, namely introduction, review related literature, and the last methodology of research. Okay, the first chapter there are background, the formulating of the problem, and research purpose and benefit of the research. And chapter 2 there are theory of writing, resection method, and descriptive text and relevant studies. And the last chapter there are the sign of research and source of data, subject of research and research procedure, technique and instrument of collecting the data, and the last data analysis. Okay, the first background. English language is one of foreign language. It's become very important in education aspect because English language including to several language lesson in our country, and there are several functions of foreign language. International communication and study of language a system of communication, the most complex of man's tool, and each language is structurally different system. Writing is the written productive language skill. It refers to the ability to communicate to the reader with the written language. Students have to know about grammar, vocabulary, sentence structure, sentence sequence, sentence connection. Sometimes the student could speak English fluently, but they do not definitely understand in writing or making essay. But in fact, most Indonesian study could not learn English well, especially in writing. It is usually indicted when they write paper or thesis in English. Many students make mistake when they write essay. Not all students have some ability in pouring the idea when they write essay. It is because they do not have interest in studying writing skill. Okay, next, the formulating of the problem. Basic on your background, maintain the problem research is to know the student writing skill through resection method. So in writer thinks the problem is how can resection method improve student writing skill at 10th grade of the state senior high school number 1 Makakau Ilir. Okay, next, research purpose and benefit of research. The purpose of this research is 1. To know whether the resection method can improve student writing skill in English at 10th grade of the state senior high school number 1 Makakau Ilir. Number 2, to help students in improve English language. And the third, to be requirement for writer to get their master title 1 on Traders Majors English Language Batu Raja University. And benefit of the research: 1. For writers or researcher, by using the method PERPS, two researchers will get one solution to evaluate. The researcher will know about the advantages are by using research method in teaching English language. And next time, research includes this method as one solution to evaluate. Number 2, for the teacher. Teacher can evaluate clearly what the result of teaching English language use the research method. This research can be given to the teacher as variant in teaching English language. And the third, for the student. This research is present to encourage students in learning English language with enjoyable and can be used the burden and develop. Next, chapter 2. Review of related literature. A. Theory of writing. 1. Nature of writing. 2. Definition of writing. And B. Research methods. C. Descriptive text. And C. Relevant studies. And the next, chapter 3. Methodology of research. The sign of research and source of the data. The sign of research. This research use classroom action research or CAR. The researcher use a collaborative action research in which the researcher and one of older English teacher conduct this research. In this case, the researcher and collaborative research teacher become a team who work together for solving the problem in teaching speaking. The researcher in this the teacher to teach in classroom to apply this strategy, and the English teacher as the collaborator. And next, source of data. Source is data in this study consists of several sources. They are the headmaster, teacher, and student. Situation and condition, the document of the State Senior High School number 1 Mekakau Ilir. And the next, subject of research and research procedure. Subject of research. The subject are students 10 at the State Senior High School number 1 Mekakau Ilir consists of 40 students. Research procedure. The procedure of this classroom action research is adapted from chemist and MC target. These types of research comprise 4 stages. Followed procedure by primary study, planning the action, implement the action, and reflection of action. And next, technique and instrument of collecting data. Based on the activity done for action research, The researcher will collect the data from tests, questionnaire, and observation checklist. 1. Questionnaire. Questionnaire is the number of writer question used to obtain information from respond the term of personal reports about or things that he knew. Questionnaire is data collect is done by giving a set of questions or writing or written statement for the response to answer. The collection instrument, also called the questionnaire, prepare questionnaire to get comment or response from students about using questioning, the outdoor strategy in writing English. Questionnaire will give to students at the end of the circle. Number 2. Observation checklist. The data will be collected by using observing. Observing is the way to collect the data or information with observe and make a file note in systematic to uneven as in observing aims. The activities are related to the teaching way of teacher, study of student, and leader of school and others. This method is used to express the data that can observe relate with the classroom activity and development directly. And number 3, test. Test conduct age and circle. It is in depth to measure student result obtained after administration of the action. One way to view a segment is through various rating checklists or grades that can indicate to students their area of strength and weakness. And in many cases, such taxonomies are scoring rubrics and a typical list general categories that are often the basic of the evaluation of student writing. In this research, the test is asking the student to write and the writing about descriptive text, asking the student to make their writing by using in general structure of descriptive text. And the last, data analysis. The stage of interactive analysis applied in this research are data reduction, data display, and conclusion. Each of the stage is present in the following. 1. Data reduction. Data reduction is a stage of summarizing, classifying, and focus on certain things. In this stage, the researcher needs to separate the accurate data from the accurate ones. 2. Data display. Data display is a stage of organizing the data to pattern of relationship. The data display can make the collecting the data easier to be understood. And the last, conclusion. In this stage, the researcher make a conclusion. The conclusion can be in a form of text description. The conclusion is answer of the research problem that has been formulated. Okay, I think enough in this proposal. I say wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.